Now we're going to look at the example 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 divided by 2x minus 1. If you want to solve this problem, you're going to have to change the way it's written just a little bit. Now, what do? We've got 2x and we got 2x squared. We want to know how many times 2x goes into 2x squared. That means we have this equation. 2x times something equals 2x squared. Well, what's the something we're looking for? Let's see, 2x times what equals 2x squared? We've got a 2, and we've got an x. Oh, we've got to have another x. Now, x times 2x equals 2x squared. Next, we take x and we multiply it by -1. And that gives us negative x. Now, what do? Subtract. We've got to be careful here. We must be careful. Got to be careful here. That minus sign, you have to distribute to both terms. You got to distribute to negative 2x squared and to negative x. That means the 2x squared now becomes negative 2x squared. And that negative x now changes into a positive x. Now, after finishing the movie, I thought maybe some people are confused. That minus there, it means -1. And you've got to distribute that minus to both terms. That means distribute. The sign I just showed you means distribute. Or many people use this sign that I'm about to show you. Yeah, that means distribute. Again, let me show it to you again. That means distribute. And that means each term I'm going to have to multiply by -1. That means -1 times 2x squared. And it also means I got to multiply -1 by -x. -1 times 2x squared is going to be equal to -2x squared. Why? Because negative times a positive equals a negative. Then I've got -1 times -x, and that's going to equal positive x. Because a negative times a negative equals a positive. Now, I got to change the way this is written above. Get rid of the parentheses. Now that -2x squared, I got to bring up top here. 2x squared now becomes -2x squared. And the negative x now becomes positive x. Now continue on with the movie. 2x squared minus 2x squared equals 0. 5x plus x equals 6x. Now, what do I do next? That negative 3, the next number next to the 5x, I bring it right down. Now, what am I have to do? I got to see how many times 2x can go into 6x. Let's think about this. I can write it down here. That means 2x multiplied by what is going to equal 6x? Let's think about this. I have an x. I've got an x on both sides of the equation. Oh, I've got a 2 and I got a 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. Oh, it must be a 3 I'm looking for. Now, put the 3 up here. I've got a 3, and I multiply it with 2x to get 6x. Again, I've got 3, and I multiply it with 2x, and that equals 6x. Next, I've got positive 3, and I multiply it with negative 1, and that equals negative 3. Again, positive 3 multiplied by negative 1 equals negative 3. Now what do? Subtract. Again, we got to be careful here. Why? Because we got to distribute that negative sign to both terms. We have to distribute to the 6x and to the negative 3. That means the negative multiplied by positive 6x equals negative 6x. And the negative multiplied by negative 3 is going to equal positive 3. Really important. You got to distribute that minus sign. Now we've got negative 6x plus 3, and we subtract. 6x minus 6x equals 0. Negative 3 plus 3 equals 0. And our answer is x plus 3. Now, suppose you think that maybe your answer is wrong. What are you going to do? Well, you can always check your work using multiplication. I prefer the box method. This is a box method. I have x plus 3 that I list horizontally and 2x minus 1 that I list vertically. And what am I going to do here? I'm going to multiply x times 2x equals 2x squared. Goes right here in the upper left-hand corner. Next, we've got 3 times 2x, and that equals 6x. Again, we've got 2x times 3, and that's going to equal 6x. Goes right here in the upper right-hand corner. Next, we've got x times negative 1, and that's going to equal negative x. Goes right here in the lower left-hand corner. And then finally, we've got 3 times negative 1, and that's going to equal negative 3. Again, x times 2x equals 2x squared. 3 times 2x equals 6x. And then next we've got x times negative 1, and that equals negative x. And last we've got 3 times -1, and that equals -3. Right here in the lower right-hand corner. Now what do? Each of these terms in the box, in all 4 boxes, each of them, all 4 of them, we've got to add up. So we've got 2x squared. Then we've got, oh, -x and 6x, those are the same terms. Yep, those are the same terms. So I'm just going to circle them here. And now we've got -x plus 6x, and that's going to equal 5x. And then last we've got our -3. So we got 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. Yep, that's the correct answer. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the movie. Keep on practicing your math. We'll see you later. Good luck.